Yeah!
Good one.
Okay, good one. Hey. It's so good, it's like so late. Good thing I can move my triangle.
Alright, we're at ASA 837 departing for an Emu Point service. Next stop is Clyde, then all stops in Parramatta, followed by Westmead, Senegal's Blacktown.
What in the
Renal
train?
Station, Penrith, followed by Emu Point. 837. That was a good one. 837 on my list. Alright, we're at ASA
I hear a cat.
856.
Aw.
This car. No, you can't hear a calf. A calf is all the way down there.
I said cat.
Oh. Wait, where do you see a cat?
I hear.
856, the one that gave me a big country honk and scared. 825, the one that gave me a honk at.
825.
Yay!
Hey. 825.
Are you good, bro? Alright, I'm filming you guys.
Custom. $38.09 is gone. The one we went on last time for the fair went to last year.
We had nothing.
Where we're going to charge all of our new electric buses that are going to be coming into the depot. So we've taken about 12 months to 18 months to build this all the way through, from design, doing all the civil construction works, all the electrical and structural, as you'll see. So this spans the entire depot, and there's 13 different lanes that we can use for charging. Now each one of these chargers is about 450 kilowatts, so really, really big. So if any of you are lucky enough to have an electric car at home and you just use your plug-in socket, it's about 250 times more powerful than that, or 11,000 40 kilowatt light bulbs for those of us that remember those. So that enables us to charge the buses back up after the morning and the evening peaks in about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. So super fast, and that gives us enough juice in the buses to then do the next runs. So if there was a problem with the grid supply, then we're still okay. We can still send buses out in the afternoon or in the next morning. So we actually have 2 different grid supplies that come into this depot from Ausgrid. Both of them are live, but we're only using one of them. If that falls over for any reason, or there's maintenance or anything else like that, it'll automatically switch over to the other one in about 10 seconds. We also have a really large backup generator, which unfortunately runs off of diesel, but we won't talk about that. And then that kicks in after about a minute if the second grid went down, and that's enough to keep us going and keep all the buses on the road, which is what it's there for. But we don't think we'll ever need to use it, just for safety. In terms of the other stuff on the depot, we put 250 kilowatts worth of solar panels up on the roof of the maintenance bay, which you'll be at in a minute. That's enough to take the whole site off grid. So all of our buildings, all of our maintenance sheds, that can all be off grid. But putting it into perspective, it's about half of one of our chargers. So that shows you how much power that these things will give. In front of you, you've got 2 of our buses. So same buses as what we've got down on display at the front there. But we've got a custom Denning and then a Yutong. So I'm going to get Sharon from our partners Jet Charge. He's going to press the button in the bus here, and it should be about 21 seconds from the time he presses the button to when it comes down. So if you want to take your videos, get your cameras ready. Right, here we go. And there we go. So that's now charging. So what it does is it comes down, you see the square little thing that's hanging down from the gantry. So that's actually a Wi-Fi controller, and that talks to the bus. Once it's identified itself, said, look, I'm the bus that's underneath that particular pantograph, it will lower the panto, drops down onto the roof, onto the bars on the roof, does some safety checks, make sure everything's okay, and only at that point does it liven everything up. So when they're up in their up position and all that, they're all completely dead, they're all completely safe. So no impact from weather, do it anytime. Yeah, anybody got any questions?
How long can they travel, like kilometres, on one charge?
So the batteries on the, so this is about 400 kilowatt hours. This is about 450, but you can't use all of those. So we could, if we were driving them, get about 350 kilometres on a single charge. We're not going to do that though. So like I said earlier, we're just going to do our morning and our afternoon peaks, which are somewhere between about 100 and 120 kilometres.
Yeah.
And then we're going to top them back up again. So there's lots of benefits to that because you've got the energy already on the batteries. This gives you resilience into the system, but we also think it will help make the batteries last longer, which is a big thing.
These ones do night ride buses, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. Yep, so every bus that you can see in our depot will be electric. So these are just the first ones that we've got. So at the moment we've just got the 13 custom Dennings that are on the road doing services. But by let's say next Christmas, so just a little bit over a year, then every rigid in this depot should be electric by then. And the Arctics will be following after that.
But excuse me,
All new buses.
I've read that there's killings down in Macquarie Park. So where would would there be more electric buses being distributed or?
Yep. So KD are not in Macquarie Park. That's a different operator to us.
That's busways.
Yep. But yes, there's a whole new depot that's being built in Macquarie Park, and they're all going to be electric as well.
So maybe like custom Dennings for Region 3.
Yeah, there's just some stores.
Oh, it's just coming!
Yep.
Fly tack.
So every bus has GPS and it has telematics, so we know where they are. We can monitor the state of health of them. We can monitor the state of charge in the batteries to make sure that they don't run out. All that kind of stuff. Yeah. Sorry. Yep. So the custom Dennings are on the road. So they're out doing services every day. Random. So we're trying to get them out doing as many different routes as we can, so we can learn from it. We've only got those on the road at the moment because we're just finishing doing all our testing and commissioning of all this system. So we're probably a matter of a few weeks away from it being completely finished. At that point, then we can start to get more of the buses in.
So the bus is charging about 10 minutes a day.
Yeah.
So like
Station.
Yeah.
Yeah, so battery technology is coming on loads of roads. So one of the big things that we get as an advantage of doing this is because we limit the depth of discharge. And by limiting the depth of discharge, we think that we'll extend the battery life considerably. But you're absolutely right, so once a year or once every so often, we'll bring them in, we'll stick onto a normal plug-in, we'll charge them all the way, we'll charge them all the way up to 100, just to balance all the batteries out. Yeah. So there's a couple of ways of looking at that. So if you're looking at value to purchase the bus, then they're obviously a little bit more expensive. They're brand new buses as well, and there's a lot of new technology, and the batteries are still relatively expensive nowadays. But if you look at a total cost of ownership model, which is like over the 20 years, 25 years of the bus, then they actually come in cheaper because they're a lot cheaper to run.
Oh yeah, that's why, because the reg is not ready.
So it's about 25% more.
35, 95, yeah.
So how long do you expect the buses to last?
There's a whole bunch of other ones too.
So the standard retirement age for a
28.
Transport for New South Wales bus is 25. At the moment, we're looking at that's what they're designed to do. 25 years. You may have to do some replacements within that 25 years. But we're also looking at what is the longevity of the buses as well, right? So what is the longevity of the batteries? Because it wouldn't make sense to have to change a battery when it's 22 years old or something like that. So they're still working it out. Yeah.
These also, the custom Dennings don't have that many seats.
Yeah, I know.
So
In Region 3 they have
Welcome to the
seats.
future.
Custom days, the 8810 and 87. Hang on, 3. Open!
Open it.
Yes.
Yeah! Thank you.
I'm gonna close it. Can you please close it?
Close it.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so good.
They're really hard to get.
I've managed to get you.
I got one called FTP the